way. It ain't mine. Backdoor swinging, them Georgia pines.
Is that the little flathead motor you're fixing to chop her out?
Yep.
That'd break my heart, especially with all that on there.
You guys probably got the nice pneumatic ones. I know. I'm
No, we got same tables. So what's the name of your custom shop, Matt?
Iron Addict Customs.
Today, me and Ryan are down at Iron Addict Customs delivering a paint job we did for Matt. This is going on the shovel you were just looking at. And this is his shop. We'll let him divulge if he wants to tell you where it is, but these are mostly all his bikes, and just does a lot of shows. And if you're looking for pans or shovels, I know where they all went, but I ain't telling nobody. We might have to try to talk him out of one of these. Boy, I remember this paint scheme. This tan and beige paint scheme for Ultra Classic, boy, I remember that like it was yesterday. Oh, there's that beautiful smell of varnish. Okay, Matt, what you gotta have for the girder?
I'm planning for it.
I knew I wasn't getting it, but I thought I'd ask. Is that what's going on Is that what's going on in the flathead build?
I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking about it. I might throw a springer on.
Next time you're
I
up,
have the flathead frame over here for you, but I couldn't get it here.
next time you're up at the shop, yell at me. I got a real good, they're in real good shape set of pan, primary inner and outer.
Oh, do you? Yeah, you can tell people I'm in Goreville, Illinois. Back in the sticks.
Give me the name again.
Goreville, Illinois.
Yeah, but what,
Iron Addict Customs.
Iron Addict Customs. He's about, what did it take us to get here, Ryan, from the shop?
About 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes from our shop. We got some real motorcycles down here in Southern Illinois, in case nobody's paid any attention, but
Oh, it's hot. That's going to look great in the sun.
Woo.
Sun's going to hit that and it's like, hello.
well, it looks like the bottom looks pretty good. That's what I wanted to make sure is the bottom of it looked as good as the top.
And all that.
When you get that out in the sun, you'll freak out because there's
metallic
a
going
ton of
Yeah, you can.
metal flake in that.
Yeah.
That's going to look sharp. Never does it justice till you set it.
Not because it's my paint job, but I think this is going to look way better than the other paint job on this bike.
It's gonna look awesome. What did I do with my wrench there? I thought I had it in my hand.
Put it back up. You're ready. Put it back up.
Everybody's seen 8 videos of this stuff on the, you know, all the steps. We went through every step on video, so you can watch the whole paint job being done. So everybody's seen so much of it at this point that I'm sure they've been waiting for the on the motorcycle shot though.
That's probably good.
I
Then spread
think
it out
so.
and set it down.
I tell you what's cool.
Oh, yeah.
This shit.
This is what's cool. That goes with that gold leaf like nobody's business.
Yep.
We'll do this.
And the little enricher.
Yeah.
You know what? I got some real thin ones here.
What was that?
I
Brought
get real
these.
thinner than those. That's good. Make me all nervous now, Dave.
I seen a video of a guy that has a. He's got the big long bitch bar, and in this there's a circle on the top of it, and inside the circle is a one hitter,
Oh,
and
really?
he's like hitting that one hitter on the top of his sissy bar, and I'm thinking, how the police are going to confiscate that paraphernalia? I haven't figured out yet because it was welded into the sissy bar.
Really? All right.
Here, you want to hold this and I'll
All right.
watch your fingers up there.
I'm not gonna worry about the. See, makes me so goddamn nervous.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you got plenty of room.
Yeah, because they pulled in a little bit.
Yeah, plenty of room there.
If you want to, yeah, I
Let's
just
go.
pull that back and get one. Just
Right there. Let's get that.
my main thing is I wanted to make sure that the seat wasn't going to cover up the devil.
Well, what you gonna do if it does now?
Sand it down. Sand it down and move the devil rear.
I was assuming that this might have been the seat bolt, but that looked like a pretty low seat. I think it's going to hit it
gonna
almost
be
perfect.
Perfect, I think.
Because I was looking on your picture you sent me originally and trying to figure out how far can I get that. I love that where it sets though. If you're looking at that bike from the side, that's perfect. Did these,
No, they just go in.
they just
Is
right
it-
there? Okay.
Scratch it.
Yeah, I know.
Pull that thing off it. But I'll loosen the strut a little bit.
Right, right. Hell, there ought to be plenty of room in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll hold it if you want to grab nut.
Oh, I don't even know what it's like to have help. Squeeze it just a hair.
Yeah, me neither. Actually, Ryan's more help on paint than he is on anything else.
Okay, now's the time to tell the tale.
Big tail.
Ooh, see? Look at that.
Here, let me see it.
It's just right. Perfect. It's gonna go forward a little.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be perfect.
It's gonna sit.
Oh, perfect.
That's perfect.
Now he's got the Diablo riding with him all the time.
Well, that looks really good, too.
I'm gonna pull that out just for get a good decent picture. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
come on. That's tight.
Tight on one side, isn't it?
I didn't notice that. I didn't even hit it with sandpaper today.
I'm gonna shove this rag right here to hold it up.
There you go, perfect.
If you got any 1500 wet dry,
I do.
just barely hit that a little bit and take that little
I see it.
dust nib off and hit it with a just hand bucket. It'll come right out. Especially if you do it within the next couple of days because that clears really soft. So
Shrink.
God dang.
Whew.
Man, that is nice.
Oh, that fender made it.
That looks great.
Step back over here and look at it through this camera lens. This silver sets it off.
Oh, no doubt.
Man, that absolutely made
I had
that.
my questions about that silver till that clear hit it. And I'm like,
Walk over here and look at this in this camera lens.
Believe me, I was filming. I was checking it out. It looks so good.
Look at the way the end of that
Nuts.
that silver comes together on that bike. That's killer.
Back to the
That
bone.
thing's gonna kill it.
That is killer.
Man, I like it.
Well, Matt, you want to give everybody your name and
Matt Schellebarger, Iron Addict Customs. What you see is what you get.
Goreville, Illinois. And we're not giving the address because we don't know who's watching. Somebody might come snooping and get shot around here.
Southern Illinois, no?
This is Southern Illinois. We don't screw around. You come stealing motorcycles, you ain't getting out alive. I'm just letting everybody know up front. But
You just have to go.
Matt's got a twin cam chopper he put together over here. And I was giving you the hallway vision a while ago, going back to his man cave back here. It's gonna be a nice shop. Everybody, are you on Facebook and
Instagram.
Instagram?
Iron Addict Customs.
Iron Addict Customs
Yep.
on Instagram. I'm gonna have to
Taking this
friend him on there. I didn't realize you were on there.
Oh, boy.
Gives me and Ryan a chance to get out of the damn shop though.
I'm taking this home. Man, that feels good.
Yeah, look where you're looking. You either look out
Yeah.
or you look through.
You can look
I
through
gotta
this.
back up across the shop to get a shot of that front Instatol.
Man, that feels good. It's nice and light on that front end.
It rides
Does it ride that way?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, if you can pick a front end up that easy.
There's nothing to it, man.
Man,
It's
that's-
smooth.
Well, that's where people. I have rode so many custom bikes that were built by manufacturers, like we were Steel Horse back in 2000, 2006. And you want to film this? And when we were a manufacturer, I rode Big Dogs. I rode Iron Horse. We just had an Iron Horse in the shop that we repainted and did some custom work and resold it. And the front end was so freaking heavy. I mean, I thought I wouldn't ride this thing across the damn block.
Yeah.
And the guy that bought it has rode the piss out of it. He loves it. But man, it's just, the rake and trail is not right on that bike. And those came out from the factory that way. And that's one thing we did as Steel Horse is one of our bikes, the Drifter model, was 18 over front end, 10 inches up, 8 inches out. You know, it was a big stretch chopper like this. And literally one hand down the highway with a 124, you could crack it, wouldn't shimmy on you.
Yeah, that's the way that
And
is.
just as light as it could be, and that's what he was saying about this. Oh yeah, see,
I mean, it's super light.
but that's the main thing. If they don't handle good, nobody wants to ride them, you know.
Had that out in Sturgis on Iron Mountain. Just ripped through that thing on that. People just like,
See, you got to go to the Dragon's Tail with us
oh,
next spring.
if I get the invite, I'll be there. I'll
We'll
ride
give
that
you
son of a
one.
bitch.
Oh yeah, there was a couple
We'll
guys
do
riding chops down the Dragon's Tail last time we were there.
Yeah.
Funny thing is I had just bought that Ultra Classic. We went out a few months before, and I had my Fat Boy, which is lowered and all decked out, and we got up. We rode the Dragon's Tail a couple times when we were out there, and went and did some other rides, and we got to the last day. The last time we went out, I had that Ultra Classic, and we went up the tail, and I could tell he was holding back because I was on the brakes, and it's like riding on a rubber band. You know, I'm like on and off the brakes on this Classic trying to get through there. We got the other end. I said, "Are you holding back for me?" He said, "Yeah, I didn't know how that Classic was going to take the Dragon's Tail." I said, "Puncher, let's go." So I led back. When we come back, there was a couple of boys on Jap bikes behind us, and I thought, these guys are going to try to come around us just as soon as we take off, because
Yep.
all the Jap guys hate a couple of old guys on a fucking Harley going down the Dragon, you know. And we were pushing it. At one point, I got real close to that yellow line, but we were pushing it. When we come off the tail, they come up right behind us at Deal's Gap, and they're like,
Yeah.
giving us a thumbs up. Like them old cats on them Harleys, big fat Harleys didn't have no problem riding the Dragon. So,
How much of your floorboard did you leave on the asphalt up there?
well, not much on the Classic, but the Fat Boy,
Yeah.
that lowered Fat Boy, mine and his
Yeah.
both. First time we went up the Dragon, he said, I heard that floorboard drag back there. I thought some bitch was coming apart behind me. So,
Mine's
But,
never hit. I've never hit it on mine, but it's not low.
well, he got that 21 on the front. His Fat Boy,
Oh,
so
yeah.
It
he's
made a difference.
Yeah.
I
that
don't
gets
know
his
it.
floorboards off. But mine was low, and yeah, hell, I pull out a Kmart and drag floorboards on it. You know.
It was confusing me. At 50, I'd go around the curb and I'd hear, I'm like, why am I not doing that?
When we had, I had a soft tail. My son was running another soft tail. They were Heritage, but we had them look.
Yeah.
They didn't look like a Heritage.
Yeah.
And we were in Sturgis on Iron Mountain, and we had contests see who could
Dragon.
scrape off the most. And I mean, it was just around the whole corner.
Well, you know, we went out. I went out in 2005, me and about 5 other guys. We all had our wives with us, and it was questionable weather, and we only had so much time out there. So we thought we'll go ride the Parkway, Blue Ridge Parkway, and then if we got time, we'll try to hit the Dragon's Tail. Well, we went and rode the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it was white knuckle. I mean, there's no guardrail, and it's 300 foot down. And then you sneeze, you're halfway through the next turn before you can get your eyes open. And we get on this side, you know, the cliff's over here, and it's 300 foot down there, no guardrail. This was back '05, and the whole time I was thinking, man, we got 2 older couples with us. At the time, they were, you know, 2 older couples. My buddy's mom and dad was on one bike, and his brother and wife was on another bike. And I thought, we don't need to drag them down the Dragon. If it's worse than the Parkway, I'm not taking these guys down the Dragon, and they were scared shitless. Anyway, we did the Parkway, and I told me and Frank, my buddy was riding. I told him, I said, listen, it's nothing but curves. There's no straightaways on this thing. If there is, it's for a split second.
Yeah.
I said, get up about 40 mile an hour, run 45 to 55, and you can roll right into each curve. I said, but if you try to run these son of a bitches 30 mile an hour, first thing's gonna happen is they want to try to stand up all the way through the curve, and that's when it gets dangerous, because it stands up one too many times, you're over the edge. So we took off, and me and Frank were running about 45, 50 the whole way through the Parkway, and we look back and they're gone. You know, we get to the other end, we're sitting there waiting. I bet we waited 20 minutes, and they come pulling up, and they're like, you people are crazy. Ain't no way we're riding there. I said, listen, if you just followed us and trust your judgment, those bikes will roll right through there. But if you try to slow them, you'll fight them the whole way.
Have you ridden the Natchez out of Nashville? Natchez
No.
Trail?
No.
That's the shit. It's not, it's rolling curves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big, long rolls.
Oh, yeah.
And you can just lay into it.
Well, see, we found the same thing in Missouri. But when we went back and did the Dragon's Tail, I thought, well, this ain't nothing. You know, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of curves, and they're tight curves, and the hairpins are hairpins.
Yeah.
But if you run off the road, you're maybe going down 10, 12 feet. You're down in the valley.
Right.
But up on the Parkway, one mistake up there and you're dead, you know. And they're bringing you up with a crane. So the whole time the wife is on the back, and I told her when we took off, I said, put your titties on my back and don't move. Don't fight me on the curves or you'll push us off the edge. And we're about halfway through there. There's a big, nice rock face up there, and she's going, look. And I'd look, she'd go, look. And I'd look, and she'd go, look. I said, you really want me to look at those? Oh, no, just drive. I'll tell you about it. But if you go to Missouri, and
Farmington.
yeah, but if you go into, what, St. Genevieve, go up to Chester.
Cape. Cape was one way.
Yeah, but that's the way we come down. If you go up to Chester, go across there at Chester, go to St. Genevieve, and then start working down to Fredericktown.
Yeah.
When you get down to Fredericktown, that's all good ride down to Fredericktown. But from when you hit Fredericktown, you hit Highway 00, and it goes back over towards Perryville. So you get over there on 00 and it runs into T and take T onto Perryville. And that's just like you said. It's long sweeping curves. The reason we found it is we were over there riding somewhere. I don't even remember where we were riding to, and a big storm came up. And we were gonna go down the Cape and come back around. And we're thinking, we ain't got time to beat this storm to Cape. It's gonna catch us. So the first thing we did is just grab any road on GPS, headed back east.
Yeah.
And we got on T, and I was like, man, it's kind of like being in South Carolina. We just started, or North Carolina, I just kept throttling up. Next thing I know, me and him's running 60, just rolling. Big, beautiful farms. Nobody's pulling out on the road. It's like there was almost no traffic. And we got over to Perryville, probably 45 minutes to Perryville from Fredericktown. And he pulled up behind me. He goes, now that's right. He was giving me knuckles and everything else on that because he said, that's a killer ride. I said, I know. We just happened on the road. And everybody was telling us to take J, but I think that T is way better than the J because we've been up and down J too, I think. But that's a quick ride if you want to go for a good ride. Just go hit Chester and go over there.
Like I sometimes come back 3 from go through Millstott and all that to get back here. That's a good ride, but then you're going through Chester anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, plus he's got to cut me a check or something so I can get some money in the bank.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Best
That's the way we like it.
Yep.
But man, Matt's got a nice shop. He's gonna show us something over here.
So you like that girder? There's that girder on a soft tail.
Oh, that's
I put that together years ago, a long time ago.
get a picture of that girder. See that girder?
Oh, nice.
It's laying over there on the floor.
That's a dragon's tail there and there.
Yeah.
I recognize it.
Yeah.
That'd be the only reason you got a helmet on. Because there's helmet law there.
Exactly.
You know, when we did the Thunder and the Smokies rally, guy that I just painted his bike for at the shop, him and his brother and his dad decided they're going to go out to Thunder and Smokies. They heard we were going, and they said, we'll see you out there. They get out there, and none of them's got a helmet. And they're like, is there a helmet law here? And we're like, yeah. And they were like, oh shit. They rode the whole weekend out there, never even got a ticket.
I've done that before.
But I think the ticket was how much?
$25.
$25. So
It's worth it not to wear one.
Right.
for that, I would. If I'd have known that when we were down there, I just throw my helmet in the pack on a dragon's tail. Said hell with this.
Right.
You know, I'll pay $25 just so I can be comfortable.
You gotta wear it on the dragon.
Shit, it's getting there because we rode down the first time, and the ride down there all the way through Tennessee, man. By the time you get there, I had a headache and a neck ache and everything else. By the time we got over to North Carolina, so
You mean from the wind catching the helmet?
yeah, just helmet fatigue.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
we both. Well, I had a windshield, so I know he was suffering even worse than I was.
And apes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 hours on ape hangers and helmet is enough to put anybody in a motel room for the night.
It did.
But
Well, cool.
man, you got an awesome shop.
Oh, thanks. It's a mess, but
Nice to come down and hang out for a bit.
we'll get her straightened out.
Yeah,
Just pick that thing.
that's what I told him. I said, I wish our shop was this clean.
Goodbye.
We can clean it, but 2 hours later it looks like hell.
Well, yeah, I cleaned it before you guys came.
You didn't have to.
Or look at baby girl.
You know what I think? I think people like a look. If they're watching videos, they'd rather see a shop that looks like it's working.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotta get on my parts and bikes.
I'm loving that though. That's looking really good. Matt had to show us this last piece. He's got a divorced Ironhead Sportster. No tranny. Somebody did a good job of it too. I think I'd want to build one of those.
It'll be fun. Cool, man.
Man, I'm glad you love the paint.
Love it.
And we're gonna come do some more videos with Matt here. And We're gonna see if we can talk him out of some parts or something.